overload, right? Are you all sleepy? Yeah? Okay, so good challenge. So let's follow Mr. Raul's format of presentation. So I've come down. I think it was very inspiring that he came down and connected with everybody, and we should emulate everything that works, right? So before I start off on presentations, let's ask some questions and kind of come on the same page as to how much we all are already aware about connected car, artificial intelligence, and the smart mobility revolution of the world, right? So first question, what's common between a aeroplane, a space shuttle, and a modern luxury car? What's that one common feature? Anyone? Yeah, autopilot. Great, thank you, fantastic. Isn't it great that today you can actually have autopilot in your luxury car? Yeah. So another related question. So how many of you can guess the number of software lines of code that goes into a space shuttle? How many million lines of code goes into making a space shuttle? The thing which flies out of space? 10 million, okay. Any other guesses? No penalties, huh? You can answer. No penalties. 10 million. Yeah. So it's 2 million. 2 million lines of code. Okay. How many million lines of code for a Boeing? Say Boeing Dreamliner. Any guesses? Space shuttle is 2 million. So what could a Boeing be possibly? 2 million lines of code. Yeah. Boeing? 0.5, okay. Any other guesses? Any other guesses? Sorry? 5 million? 5 to 7? It's 20 million lines of code. And how many million lines of code for a super luxury car with 125 electronic control units? 50 million lines of code. Any other guesses? Any other guesses? No penalty points, come on. It's 200 million lines of code. So 220 and 200 million lines of code. So what do you think is more sophisticated? Is your car more sophisticated than an aircraft? Or is the aircraft more sophisticated than a space shuttle, right? So the point that I was trying to bring out is that, it's not that the smart mobility revolution is going to come upon us. We are already in the smart mobility revolution, right? 15% of the BOM cost of manufacturing a car is pure software code. And that was not the case 20 years ago. 15% is software code. And that's why, companies such as mine are also in the automotive business or in the mobility business, because we are coding software for the mobility sector. So that's the introduction.